E39 Ålesund-Molde is a part of the Route E39 ferry-free coastal highway from Kristiansand to Trondheim. The fjord crossing between Vestnes and Molde is the first important step in the development of E39 from Ålesund to Molde in order to create a single residential and labor market and reduce travel time between the two cities to 1 hour. The fjord crossing replaces 2 ferry connections and provides 10,000 more people with a commute to the city of 45 minutes or less. The project provides a mainland connection to Utroya in the former municipality of Midsund, and also forms the basis for a mainland connection to Gåsum, where the natural gas field Almenlange is located. The conceptual solution was chosen by the government in the spring of 2014. In 2019, after an additional assessment, it was decided that the concept K2 should be chosen over the Ålskogsfjellet. The total cost will amount to approximately 18 billion Norwegian kroner. For the section Vik-Molde, about 20% will be covered by tolls, with toll stations planned in Vik, Jølboen, south of the two-level junction, and in Mårdalen. In addition, a side road toll station is planned on the local road from Jølboen towards Molde, near Jølboen, to prevent unwanted traffic on this road. Efforts are being made to ensure that sections south of Vik can be clarified and have a decision to build, and can be carried out in the current NTP period. If the section Ålskogsfjellet-Vik is not finished when Vik-Molde is completed, arrangements have been made for the traffic to be temporarily diverted via the current FV661 and Skogedalen up to Ålskogsfjellet until it is in place. At that time, the current county road will be upgraded with regard to traffic safety, including a continuous pedestrian and cycle lane. Later, FV661 becomes an arm of E136. The road becomes a tunnel from Ålskogsfjellet to Vik. The second tube will be built when the amount of traffic dictates 2 tubes in accordance with the tunnel safety regulations. Full video surveillance with incident detection and variable speed limit signs will be installed, so that in the event of minor incidents, it will be possible to allow traffic to pass through the tunnel at reduced speed, and in this way reduce the number of tunnel closures. The tunnel will be approximately 14.5 kilometers and will satisfy the strictest safety requirements we have in Norway and Europe. The maximum gradient will be 5%. The tunnel will have twin tubes with one-way traffic in each, which will remove the risk related to oncoming traffic. The 2 tubes will be connected by emergency exits every 250 meters. Colorfully lit caverns will break the monotony of driving through the tunnel and provide a better and safer driving experience. Lane control lights will reduce the frequency of closures. If a vehicle breaks down, traffic may be directed into the other lane in the same tube and the speed reduced. The suspension bridge will be 2 kilometers long. With a main span of 1,625 meters between the towers, this bridge will have the longest main span in Europe, and it will be Norway's longest bridge overall. The bridge deck is 70 meters above sea level. This allows most cruise ships to pass under the bridge. An alternate route over the tunnel into Romsdalsfjorden is also possible. The bridge towers will be about 250 meters tall, almost as tall as the Eiffel Tower. We will facilitate the safe passage of pedestrians, cyclists, and slow-moving vehicles across the bridge by including a separate pedestrian and cycle lane. After the suspension bridge, the road switches to 2 lanes and goes through a 1,350-meter-long tunnel to Mårdalen. After another kilometer, you enter the approximately 8.5-kilometer-long tunnel, passing under Valden and Valdetunnelen, before you reach today's E39, east of downtown Molde, and connect with the current E39 in a roundabout at Bolsnes. Tube number 2 will be constructed when the amount of traffic reaches capacity, in the same way as Ålskogsfjellet-Vik. All zoning plans for Vik-Molde have been adopted as of June 2022. In order to start construction, the project must first receive funding through the state budget. After the funds are appropriated, it'll take around 10 years before the new road opens and the region enters a new era.